Okay, based on the method, then we will again start our discussion. Have you done this one? Factorial of a number?
Yes, ma'am.
Just note down the question. Is the screen is visible to all of you?
No, ma'am.
Check the question. Okay, it is you need to find out the output. Okay, what will be the output? If you want, you can note down the question also. Class method demo. Oblique static void main in the last class. Which method we have discussed? Parameter list we have discussed.
Yes, ma'am.
Method with parameter list.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. INTB equals to 60. So what will be the output of the question?
Ma'am, compilation error.
All of you check it carefully. Compilation error. Any other output? What will be the output for this question? Anyone? What will be the output?
From compilation error.
Why compilation error?
Ma'am, because you have not written function prototype.
Ma'am, we are not
Yes.
audible.
Ma'am, you
I'm
have
not
declared
audible
the
to you?
function. Ma'am, audible.
Okay. Why error?
Ma'am, you have not declared the function before the main function.
No, it is not needed that we should define the function before main. Okay. Just a minute.
There can be an error, ma'am, because in the prototype which we have given, ma'am, there the places
Just
are
a minute.
different.
Kamrup, just a minute. Hello. Yes. Tell me, Kamrup.
Ma'am, there may be a compilation error in the prototype, ma'am.
Madam.
Ma'am, in the parameter list, ma'am, there we have used int b and int a, and we have provided some a comma b.
Bolo.
Ma'am, it is in the wrong order.
It is in the wrong order.
Order is
Yes,
not
ma'am.
correct.
Ma'am, first int A, then int B.
That is no problem.
Order
Here
is
A
correct.
and B. A and B क्या
Not-
है? इसका
Not
वेरिएबल है.
int,
And
ma'am. Some a b and int b we have provided.
हाँ. So we have already discussed ना, A B main method में उसका memory location अलग होगा. And here the memory location will be different. तो यहाँ पर जो भी value है वो क्या हो रहा है? It is just ये क्या करेगा? What it will do?
Option B. Correct option.
Yes.
Option B is correct.
Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
So वो क्या करेगा क्या? What it will do? So all of you be careful here. Here A and B. A का space यहाँ है, B का space for the main function. Output
B होगा A is equal to 60, B is equal to 54, C is equal to
Yes, ma'am, B.
it will be B. Okay, the answer here will be B because in this type of questions be careful. यहाँ पर क्या होता है? In main function you have A, B, तो A का space अलग है memory location, in B you have different memory location, and within the main within the sum वहाँ पर memory location अलग होगा. So the copy value of A यहाँ पर 54 है, only copy will be passed to B. यहाँ B में कितना है 60, that will be copied to A. So here C will do 54 plus 60. So A में कौन सा value है? What is the value at A?
60.
A में 60 है. The value at B is 54. So अच्छा, value at B is here 54, and the value at C, it is the sum of the two numbers, that is 114. Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm just giving you another question. Just check it carefully. Have you noted down the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I am just changing the question. Yes?
Still in that question, ma'am, sum is not defined.
Where?
Ma'am, in the previous question.
Sum is not defined.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm just running the code. Okay, this is your code. int A equals to 54. int B equals to 60. Sum A comma B. B int A. Okay. int c is equals to a plus b. A equals to plus a, b equals to plus b. Okay. Now look, Kamrup, do you have any error here?
No, ma'am.
Because you can define the method before the main function or you can define it after the main function.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
so
ma'am.
when I will run the code, what is the output here? A equals to 60, B equals to 54, and the C value is
114.
okay. Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now my next question here is int A equals to 30, B equals to 40, sum 30 comma 40. Okay, here int C equals to A plus B println C. So here what will be the output?
Compilation error.
So now here it will show you compilation error. Why it will show you compilation error?
The method is not static.
Static.
Compilation error क्यों आएगा?
Method is static नहीं.
So as we are not using the static keyword use नहीं हो रहा है. Sorry. As we have not used the static keyword, it will show us an error. Error दिखाएगा. So what is the error? यहाँ पर देखो. The error message here cannot make a static reference to non-static method. Static reference नहीं किया जा सकता है to non-static method. So here we need to declare the method as static. Okay. So remember this 2 points. So whenever you are going to define a method, you should use the keyword static. So when you are calling the method in this way, okay, and irrespective of the call, वो you यहाँ पर whatever the variables is being declared here is not mandatory that the variable name should be same at this point also. Okay, you just check these 2 things and you are going to write it. Now, which one is your formal parameter and which one is your actual parameter?
Parameter
Ma'am,
in the main.
जो
Actual-
main में है that is password
And here?
Formal.
Formal. Which one is called your method call?
Ma'am,
sum
Sum.
A comma B is known as your
A comma B.
this is known
Method
as your
call, yes.
method call. Okay, try to remember this point. So we will proceed to the next part of the method. Yes, any doubt?
Ma'am, ma'am, what is the use of static keyword?
देखो, if I am not going to use static keyword, okay, यहाँ पर हम लोग वेरिएबल को ऐसे डिक्लेयर नहीं कर सकते हैं, because ये क्या हो गया अभी? This मेथड ये किसका मेथड बन जाएगा? पड़ेगा. तो इसको एक्सेस करने के लिए हमें क्या चाहिए होगा? ये पर्टिकुलर क्लास का हमें क्या बनाना पड़ेगा? ऑब्जेक्ट. So we will learn this concept after we complete the concept of array. Okay. So but for the time being ये sum method क्या है अपना? ये these are the independent methods. So if we are going to call the method in this way, बस method का नाम and value देके अगर हमें call करना है तो method को हम लोगों को क्या define करना पड़ेगा? Static. Just remember this thing. If we are going to call the method using the method name followed by the value, we need to declare the method as static. If we are not going to write the method, हाँ,
मैम मतलब अब ये इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ क्लास हो गया.
हाँ, ये इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ द क्लास हो गया. ये क्लास के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट नहीं है. Okay. So we will move to the next part. Local variable, we have already discussed all those things. Different types of method. We have already started with the different types, without argument and return type, the type of method, without argument with return type. This one is without argument with return type, with arguments and without return type, with arguments and return type. So in the class, which two things we have completed? Without argument
Arguments and return type.
and without return type. Okay, no return type. And we have also covered without return type with argument, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
And with argument. So the next we will check how we are going to write a method with argument
Ma'am, in last class we have done without argument and no return type, and without argument and no and return type.
argument and return type we have completed, right?
Now we did only one program that you gave us to do at home. That factorial of a number with no parameter list but with return type.
Have you done it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But we did in class. We have done it. I've done it, but we haven't discussed in class.
What is the question? Just tell me. Factorial of a number.
Parameter list, but with return type.
No parameter list and with return type.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I am writing the. Have you done it, all of you? So what will be the answer for this one? Public static. यहाँ पर क्या होगा? Return type.
INT.
INT. The name of the method is factorial. Okay, with no parameter list. So we are not providing any parameter list. INT n is equals to sc.next INT. INT factorial fact is equals to 1. And within the loop, INT I is equals to 1. I less than equals to n. I plus plus. Fact is equals to fact into I. Okay, and here we are going to return the value fact. Okay, in main function, public static void main string args. So what we are going to write here? क्या लिखेंगे? INT result is equals to, I will call the method factorial, and println, which value we are going to print here? Result. Okay, are you clear? यहाँ पर as we are going to write a program where we are going to compute the factorial of a number with no parameter list. Now here we don't have any parameter list, it is empty, but we are going to return the value. So return क्या होगा? Factorial return होगा. So if my value for n is 5, it is going to compute the factorial. तो factorial कितना आ जाएगा यहाँ पर? It will be 121 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. So 120 हो जाएगा. So fact में कितना store हो गया? What is the value at
120.
fact? 120. So in result, what will happen? Only the copy of this value will get stored in the result. The result में कितना आ जाएगा? 120. And here you are going to get the output of result as 120. Are you clear?
मैम स्कैनर कहाँ पे लिखेंगे?
स्कैनर यहाँ पर लिखोगे. Scanner SC equals to new scanner system.in. ओके, यहाँ पर तुम लोग इनपुट लोगे, वहीं पर स्कैनर क्लास डिफाइन होगा. यू आर नॉट सपोज टू टेक द स्कैनर, डिफाइन द स्कैनर क्लास विद इन द मेन फंक्शन. बनेगा प्रोग्राम?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so next type of method is with return type, with argument list but with no return type. With argument list but with no return type. Okay, so how you are going to write the code? यहाँ पर कैसे लिखोगे? Argument list means here you are going to write the keyword public, static लिखोगे. Return type में क्या होगा? As there is no return type, here you are going to write void. यहाँ पर method name, name of the method, then parameter list. This is your data type followed by your variable name. Again, data type followed by the variable name. So this thing you are going to do, okay, and here you are going to define the method body. Okay, and the method is going to return no return type. यहाँ पर क्या होगा? Print statement. It is also going to be written within the method body of this particular method. And main method में क्या करोगे? In main method, what you are going to do? You just need to call this method with value. ARGS यहाँ पर क्या होगा? Method call with value. Okay, this is how you are going to write the method with argument list but with no return type. Are you clear? This is the way you are going to define a particular method. Are you clear? Okay, so
Yes,
I'm just writing this factorial program using argument list but with no return type. Check the code. These are the important things. ये सब बहुत important है. You check it carefully. You do the code because you are going to use all this concept in your next session, next classes. Okay? जितने semester बढ़ते बढ़ते जाएगा ये सारा concept use होगा and no one will there to help you out with the fundamental ones. INT here input कितना होगा? Factorial में हम लोग कितना input ले रहे हैं? How many inputs we are taking in the factorial? One. So here we are only going to declare the variable int n. Okay, int fact is equals to 1 then loop int I equals to 1, I less than equals to n, I plus plus. Fact is equals to fact into I. Then here we are no return type is there, void. तो यहाँ पर क्या लिखेंगे? System dot out dot println factorial is fact. Here the factorial method closes. Then public static void main string args. Now यहाँ पर तुम scanner class define करोगे. Scanner sc equals to new scanner. System dot in. Because in the previous case यहाँ पर क्या हुआ था? Input कहाँ पर लिए थे? You have taken the input in the method. So scanner class is being defined here. But here in this case you are defining the input. कहाँ पर define करोगे? Main method में define करोगे. So scanner class will be taken here. Println enter value here int nlow number. I will take it as number equals to sc dot next int. Then call the method. So here the method name is factorial. As we having no return type, so कहीं पर यहाँ पर return type था बोल के int result दिया गया था. As there is no return type, we don't need to declare any variable to call the method. Then यहाँ पर value कितना पास होगा? जो भी user input करेगा number. Okay, this is known as your method call with value. Okay, you are calling the method with value. So what will happen? This line will be executed. Here you are going to input the value. Let the value here is 5. Then factorial method call hoga 5. So in n you are going to store the value as 5 and you are going to compute it. Factorial compute hoga. Okay, check the code for this one. int n in main method, here we need to define the scanner class. Then factorial, as we are not returning any value, so we can directly call the method by the name followed by the value. This is known as your method call with value. So when the program will be run, enter a number. Here let I have entered 6. So method call ho gaya and it is printed. So for your better understanding, here I am writing one statement. Before method and check how the control is transferred. After method. Proceed. Enter a number 6. So before method, this line is being printed. Then method call is there. Within the method call, all the part will be executed. It is printing 720. Now control kahan par aa raha hai? It is coming to the main method. It is printing system.out.println this statement after method. Then when it encounters the closing bracket, it is terminating from the program. Are you clear how the control is being transferred? Are you clear, all of you?
Ma'am, please tell again.
Yes?
Repeat again, please.
Check it here.
No, that after method, yes, ma'am.
Yes, after method यहाँ पर क्या हो गया? The control कहाँ पर था? Print before method, factorial number. So यहाँ पर क्या हो गया? It is computing the factorial of a number, isn't it? Number
Yes,
में input कितना लिए? 6 लिए. तो n में क्या स्टोर हो गया? कॉपी. ये जो नंबर में जो भी वैल्यू है उसका कॉपी कहाँ पर स्टोर हुआ? So here n is also equals to 6. यहाँ पर नंबर क्या था?
6, yes, ma'am.
Number is equals to 6. So the copy will be stored here. यहाँ पर copy store हो गया. यहाँ पर क्या हो गया? It is checking all the conditions. 1 less than equals to 6. Condition is true. So condition true हो गया तो क्या हो गया? 1 into 1. In the next step कितना multiply होगा? Which value will be multiplied? 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. So when my value यहाँ पर आ जाएगा 7 less than equals to 6, my condition will be false. Terminate हो गया. Println fact. So what is the value stored in fact?
Up to 1 into
720.
720.
720 यहाँ पर print हुआ. फिर control कहाँ आएगा? The control will transfer from this statement to line number 17. Okay, ये factorial this part execute होने के बाद तुम्हारा control कहाँ पर आएगा? Which statement? System.out.println. तो यहाँ पर जो भी चीज लिखा होगा, whatever is there within the main function, वो part execute होगा. That part will get
Yes,
execute. तो यहाँ पर क्या है? After method. So यहाँ पर print क्या हो गया?
After method. Yes, ma'am. I
After
got it.
method. Then curly bracket. Curly bracket means your main method closes here. Okay. As there are no lines, so rest part will not execute. Curly bracket में main method terminate हो जाएगा. You will come out of the program. Are you clear? Are you clear, Pranav?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is your program. So I will give you another question. Okay, do this question using method. Reverse of a number. You will find one problem here. Okay, क्या है वो वाला discuss करेंगे. Try this one. Reverse of a number. यहाँ पर प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा. ये reverse of a number using method with argument and no return type. Just do this one. बनाओ इसको. Can you do it? I want the answer in terms of yes or no. Can you do it? Reverse of a number.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do it and
Random.
do it and share the screen. Okay, but now do this one. I am repeating whatever things are being discussed now. Method padenge. The next thing we are going to discuss array. Those are the most important part because every program it will consist of methods and array. Okay, try to understand the things clearly because these are the fundamental things you are going to learn from next semester onwards. Again, you will have other papers and everything is related to this part. Do it. Are you doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Occurs. Okay. In the public static void reverse. Yes. Yes. Occurs, you are correct. Yes. Others. Hmm. Yes, others, you are correct. Mika, you are correct. Yes. Okay. So here what you need to do? Sipun, you are correct. Reverse. Harish, you are correct. Hmm. Yes, you are correct. Okay. So every day I am going to give you 5 questions. Then afterwards I will start the class. Public, static, void, out, reverse. Okay. Here we are going to provide int n. Okay, I am not writing the entire code. So public, static, void main, string, args. So here we are going to take the value of n. Our number is equals to sc.next int. Yes, you are correct. So equals to, very good. Asutosh, you are correct. यश यश नहीं है. Yash, you are correct. Akanksha, you are correct. Sushant, you are correct. Okay. So int number, here we are going to call the method. Reverse, then number. Okay. Okay. Next, we will check. Next, we check the last type of method with Subhas. Yes, Subhas, you are correct. Method with return type and with parameter list. So this is the commonly used method. Okay. So most of the time you will find out that most of the methods, it will be having the return type as well as it will have the parameter list. That means the computation work is only dependent on the method. Okay. Method will do all the kind of computation, but it will take the value as provided by the main method and it will return the result to also main method. For example, of this type of methods, you have already used math.pow method. यूज कर चुके हो. तो ये मेथड क्या करता है, तुम्हें रिजल्ट रिटर्न करता है. इट इज रिटर्निंग अ रिजल्ट. ओके, एंड हियर इट इज कंप्यूटिंग something and it is just returning the some value. Math.sqrt, every method it is returning some values to you and it also takes some input from the user. So these are the examples with return type. So how you are going to write the code here? Now I am writing here public static. Instead of public you can write private also, but if you are going to write here private, then it will be only accessible to that particular method. So write it at public static return type means here you are going to provide the data type. Return type is nothing but your primitive data types or reference type. Then followed by the method name, then parameter list. So the parameter list here is data type, then variable name, comma, data type, variable name. Okay, then here is your method body. So within the method body here, you are going to write the computation part. Computation part is written here. Computation part. Then here we are going to write the return statement. Return and the value. Which value we are going to return? In main function, we need to write public static void main string args. So here data type variable name. Okay. So here, in order to call the method, data type variable name is equals to method name, and here you are going to write the value. By providing which value you are going to call the method. So whatever value the method it will be computing, वो कहाँ पर store होगा? It will store in the variable name. So this is how you are going to define the main method. Are you clear? So check one example. The same factorial, I am writing it. Public static factorial, it will return integer value. Here I am writing integer. Name of the method is factorial. And here I am passing the value int n. Now, in the part, it will just compute the value int fact is equals to 1 for I equals to 1, I less than equals to n, I plus plus. Fact equals to fact into I. So here we are returning the value return fact. In the main method, ये हो गया, ये method close हो गया. Public static void main. So no space. I am not writing that string args part. Int n is equals to sc dot next int. So scanner class यहाँ पर लिखना int as we are going to write factorial. Another thing, the variable name and the method name should not be same. So don't write it as the same. So here I am writing fsc only is equals to method name here is factorial, then followed by the value, n is the value. So method call with value. So the method यहाँ पर जो भी values to execute होगा. Now if I am going to pass 5 हो गया, the copy of 5 will be stored in n. So it will compute 120. Fact return कितना करेगा? 120. That 120 will get stored in FAC. So here what we need to print? Println fact. So it will print the value as 120. Okay. So I am just writing the code here. int. Instead of if you are going to write here int, here you are going to write the return statement. Return क्या करेगा? It will return the factorial. So वो return किसको करेगा? It will return the value in the method. So here the value will be get stored at some place. FAC equals to fact. So if I am not going to write the FAC, it will not give me the answer. Check it. देखो ये answer नहीं देगा. Enter the number. I have entered 5. ये देखो. Before method and after method. Does it print the output? ये output print क्या है तुम्हारा?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So in order to print the output, here I need to write system.out.println factorial is, let's see. Now check the output. value 5, factorial is 120, so it is printing here. यहाँ पर आउटपुट आ गया, तो मेथड कॉल यहाँ पर हुआ है, यहाँ पर वैल्यू कितना पास हुआ है, द वैल्यू हियर यू हैव पास्ड 5, सो जो भी आउटपुट आया वो कहाँ पर स्टोर हो गया, इट विल गेट स्टोर्ड इन फैक्ट. ओके, इफ यू सी, सो यहाँ पर तुम्हारा वैल्यू स्टोर हो गया, so when you are going to write the statement, it will give you the output. Now look, if I will define the method name as the variable name as same, देखो, you will get factorial. Okay. Enter the number 5 factorial. Okay, within the method, don't write the method name and variable name same यहाँ पर ले रहा है. But for the better programming practice, you don't write it as same variable name and the method name. Okay, it is taking here, but you don't write it. The method name and the variable name are same, otherwise you will get confused. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't put the method name and the variable name are same. Okay. Over. I will give you another question. Just try this one. We will discuss these programs tomorrow in the class. Sorry, in the lab. Okay. Up to question number 22. And assignment 5 is also there. Okay. Write down one question. Note on the question. Write a program to find the multiplication of two numbers using method with return type and parameter list. Okay, write on this one. Next class we will discuss some output based questions on the method and we will start array. Write on this one. Method with return type and parameter list. Your next class is on Saturday, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow practical.
Tomorrow in practical we are going to discuss assignment 5 important questions. Okay, few questions we have not discussed yet. We will discuss it tomorrow in the lab. Not using method.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, and we will do the assignment on method. Assignment is also there. So we are going to do some output based also. Output based भी करेंगे कुछ program. The fundamental ones. Okay. And we will start array because maximum you will get the questions on array also. Okay, it's correct. Yes, you are correct. Harish, you are correct. Occurs. Occurs, yes, you are correct. Mihika. Mihika, you are correct. Anyone who have completed it? Others. Yes, you are correct. Subhas, you are correct. ये स्कैनर अच्छा ठीक है स्कैनर ओके सुभाष यू आर करेक्ट
मैम मैम मेथड में जो रिटर्न टाइप होता है वो एंड जो पैरामीटर लिस्ट में हम जो डाटा टाइप यूज करते हैं वो सेम होना जरूरी है या फिर डिफरेंट हो सकता है?
क्या बोले
मैम जैसे हम हमारा ये जो मेथड में जो हम रिटर्न टाइप यूज करते हैं एंड पैरामीटर लिस्ट में जो डाटा टाइप यूज करते हैं वो सेम होना जरूरी है या फिर डिफरेंट भी हो सकता है?
हाँ यहाँ पर
यस मैम
और ये वाला
यस मैम पब्लिक स्टैटिक आईएनटी फैक्टोरियल
वो डिफरेंट होगा नहीं ये जो होगा कंपलसरी नहीं है कि ये सेम होगा अगर मैं यहाँ पर वेरिएबल दी हूँ इंटीजर टाइप नाउ इफ आई विल डिक्लेयर दिस वन एज डबल अगर मैं इसको डबल में डिक्लेयर करूंगी तो रिटर्न टाइप मेरा क्या होगा डबल होगा ओके मैं जो वैल्यू रिटर्न कर रही हूँ उसका डेटा टाइप और ये रिटर्न टाइप दोनों सेम होना चाहिए ठीक है
ओके मैम
Okay, Yash, you have asked one question.
Yes, ma'am.
Function prototype, but in Java we don't need to write any function prototype. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
In Java we don't need to write any function prototype. वो हम लोग यहाँ पर वो जो सेमीकोलन देके हम लोग डिक्लेयर करते थे ना in C और C++.
Yes, ma'am.
But in Java we don't need it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, it is correct. Okay, it's already time. Thank you all. So tomorrow we are going to discuss important questions of the assignment 5 and we will do some output based questions on methods also. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.